This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks.
The drive by Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from 3. And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
It's a one-on-one situation. The 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Paul with it. Now Horford defending. And Durant with the big finish.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Outside, Brown. We played just over a minute here in the first. Drills the baseline jumper. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Now here's Ayton. Coming off a 12-point game. Screen by Durant. Paul with it. Picked up by Tatum. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The kick out to Paul. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ayton. Got a piece of it. Horford with a steal.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
Out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Substitution. Torrey Craig.
The Celtics with the lead. It's Brown on the wing. Kept alive by Boston. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And the jumper is on the mark.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Jason Tatum is comfortable anywhere on the hardwood?
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns trailing. Here's Lee going inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
And Pritchard, here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And he knocks down the first one. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
.105 left in the first quarter here. Payne with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Here's Lee. He had 9 points in his last time out.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
To the left wing. Horford attacking with the crossover. And Horford powers it home.
This is where Horford's agility comes into play. He finds the lane and takes it all the way.
Right side Durant. Here's Lee. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Phoenix, Damian Lee.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here are the Celtics with the ball. 6-point lead. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Brown can't hit. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. More 2K action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Pass to Aiden. Well, Grant, it's an interesting battle for playoff seeding. The intensity is ramped up, that's for sure.
Yeah, B.A., you can feel that intensity ramping up. And, of course, there's lots of twists and turns this time of year. One night you can be up, and the next night you're down. It's emotionally taxing as well as physically. And, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Booker. Basket's good. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Substitution for the Suns, Kevin Durant.
On the wing, Tatum. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. The 3. He can't hit that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Outside Booker. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
The kick out to Williams. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Tatum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Pass to Aiden. Aiden gets the double team. Here's a 3 from Paul. Williams grabs the board. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a lift for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.